The best college football coaches of 2013, or at least as we have seen in the last 20 years or so. Drew Carter is twiddling his thumbs because he is so into the subject. He, of course, played football at The Ohio State University. I hate saying that. So, number one, to no surprise, the man going for the three-peat, Nick Saban. Now, he has introduced so many incredible things, especially on defense, yet they are so incredibly simplistic. His coaching tree is out of this world. Jimbo Fisher, Derek Dooley, who was the other? Will Muschamp. I mean, these are big Division I coaches. I don't think Dooley is at Tennessee anymore. Mark D'Antonio is another one at Michigan State. I mean, these are guys. If we're just going off the coaching tree, it's certainly impressive, but he's also he's a great coach.
He's a great college coach.
Great college coach, yes, of course. Well, this is college football coaches.
He's a great college coach, and I mean, he is a juggernaut at Alabama. They have, I really, besides the Ohio State, I don't really see a lot of teams really competing with Alabama this year for the three-peat.
No,
I
don't either.
It's really, really amazing how he's made that team, such a great team, and year by year they seem to get better.
Yes.
And they're recruiting, and his recruiting is by far probably is always top 3, top 5 in the country.
Well, here's basically what happens with Nick Saban: recruit the shit out of defensive players.
Yeah.
Put in a good but not great quarterback, a guy who is
a game manager.
Yes,
it's always about having a game manager, which is sometimes people forget. They always want like the athletic guy with a big arm they could do, but he can't manage the game. I don't want him on the field.
He worked under Bill Belichick with the Browns.
He did,
so
and he had his pipeline through Ohio State too. So let's just he was there for like a year.
All right.
Let's just say most coaches.
I mean, obviously he's great because he went to Ohio State. The second guy, who is the coach of Ohio State, Urban Meyer, with 4 schools overall, 116-23, 2 undefeated seasons from 2005 to 2010. However, here's the reason he is not great: is because he had 31 players arrested. Now, I'm not in favor of that. However, that's why I don't think Urban Meyer is great. I think he would, no offense, I think he would absolutely let anything happen with any college football player, not like Aaron Hernandez-esque, but like a level below that, certainly extreme, to cover up his football program. So with that avenue of thought, I'm saying he is not great.
Well, that's it. No.
If we're going just off games,
we're going just off games, and I mean, we just had an incident at Ohio State recently with the running back, Carlos Hyde, getting kicked out. I mean, he was instantly suspended from the team. So it's not like, I feel like sometimes I don't know all what happened of all the other arrests and what kids do, but there's only so much you can do for controlling the team.
You know what? I might have that quote. From the New York Times: aggravated stalking, domestic violence by strangulation.
And all these
He strangled her. That's how you say it. Aggravated assault, burglary, larceny, fraudulent use of credit cards. And this is according to the New York Times. Most of the cases never went to trial, the charges having been dropped or pleaded down.
There's so much you can do to control your players. I mean, I don't know, like even if you recruit the best players, sometimes the same players are doing dumb shit. And I've seen enough in my day that you're kind of like, coaches still coach, and coaches can't be your father figure. They're still trying to tell you right or wrong, and kids still do the wrong.
Chris Peterson is number 3 on, I believe this is Mandel's list on Sports Illustrated. He went undefeated in 2010. He inherited a program that really wasn't great. I think their best finish was 12th prior to the Chris Peterson era, and he completely turned it around. A small school, not small school, but a team that many didn't know, or if they did, they only knew that they had a blue field. And now they are, you could easily say, not a powerhouse, but they are certainly a great, great football program, at least from what he's put into his 8 years of work at the school.
He's great as a coach, yes, but I would never say they're a powerhouse ever.
What would you say they are now that he's turned it around?
They were above average. They're
still above average?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Still, I don't think they really play somebody there who really get smacked in the mouth. Like, I don't really.
They played Oklahoma. They played Oklahoma in the Fiesta Bowl.
Like I said, when they play a really hard team, when they're good at the time, like Oklahoma wasn't a great Oklahoma team.
Wasn't deserving of the Fiesta Bowl?
I feel like the Oklahoma wasn't as good as their past teams.
What else does he have to do?
They have to win a national championship.
They got to get there first with the BCS.
Exactly.
Now they have a better chance, but it's still only 4 teams.
But it's like, they got to really, I mean.
They were deserving when they went undefeated.
They should play some big out-of-conference schedule. they haven't played anybody big out of conference.
All right, number 4 on Sports Illustrated's list, Gary Patterson. In 2010, the Horned Frogs went undefeated, of course, at TCU. 2 BCS appearances. He won the Rose Bowl. They now moved to the Big 12. Big jump for them.
Huge jump.
But they went 7-6. So, I mean, what do you think of Gary Patterson being number 4 on Mandel's list?
I think he'll be okay. I love the fact I love TCU, and they moved to a better conference, and recruiting is going to be a lot easier when they're in the Big 12.
How so?
Just the fact that I think as a recruit, you kind of get sold on who else you play, each year. When I went to Ohio State, you're like, oh, you get like if I was recruited by, I guess you would say, smaller schools in Ohio, like Bowling Green or Kent State, you're like, oh, we get to play Kent State. Okay.
Bill Snyder, he coached from 1989 to 2005 at Kansas State. He is 73 years old, I believe. His coaching tree also astounding.
Huge.
Mark Mangino, the former coach of Kansas, who had Aqib Talib on Kansas, Bob Stoops, Mike Stoops, Urban Meyer, Brett Bielema. That's pretty damn good. Those are some
those Stoops
big
brothers,
names.
Those Stoops brothers and Urban Meyer, also Ohio. I'm sorry to say that. Sorry. I'm telling you.
All right.
We're everywhere.
Make your point, Carter. All right.
But no, he's a great coach. He's been around
Yeah.
for a long time. Great mind from what I've seen, and he's made that program, known for many years.
Yes.
And the thing.
And when he went away, they struggled.
Instantly, I felt like. So you could really tell the difference between a good coach and a great coach, and I think he's a great coach.